My name is Darrell Pierce, and I did my week 3 industry expert assignment on Ryan Anderson. Ryan Anderson is a current sports agent with the Walton Sports Management Group out in Arlington, Texas, and he's director of player personnel for Walton Sports Management Group. Ryan Anderson is also a good childhood friend of mine, having grown up with me in the same neighborhood in the early 90s out in Newport News, Virginia. And I always knew he had interest in sports. He said that being an agent and working particularly in the National Basketball Association was very interesting. His company started last year in 2011, and he was able to take part of the collective bargaining agreement or be involved with it at least. Going through that unique situation, he said it was eye-opening to see the type of leverage that the players had. It's not too many sports out here in America that the players have the leverage. Now, he said he actually learned a great deal of his negotiation techniques as an agent at his alma mater, University of South Florida, out in Tampa, where he was also a director of player personnel in his senior year with the team's athletic department. He was able to foster some relationships with these players and get a vernacular for the sport. He also got his big breakthrough this year in the 2011 NBA draft when he signed client Andrew Gowlock with his management group. Andrew Gowlock was taken by the Los Angeles Lakers and now backs up Kobe Bryant out in LA. And Anderson said that it was due to his personality and his welcoming that made Andrew Gowlock want to go with his firm. Andrew said he was very comfortable speaking to Ryan and always felt like Ryan was always abreast and up to date on what was going on. Ryan was also able to lock in an endorsement deal with Sprite, Gatorade, Subway, and McDonald's for Gal Lock out there in Los Angeles, and that also his hometown in Charleston, South Carolina, which where I went to school at the College of Charleston. Um, he said that speaking to companies about endorsement deals isn't easy as it seems. There's a lot of money involved. When you do have players that are already in the professional sports, it makes it a lot easier, as depending on their status. Um, Ryan also says he has to stay updated on sports information around the clock. We also had to take a couple breaks in our interview just so he can answer his BlackBerry because all the news that was coming in on his Twitter and his Facebook. But it's things like Twitter and Facebook, he said, that gives him the advantage having grown up in the social media era, where things like ESPN updates critical information in the sports industry almost rapidly. The amount of publicity these kids get has hit a fever pitch, and which kind of dampens the sports market, sports agent industry are things like the crooked agents who try to unload boats load of cash onto players just to sign a deal. But he feels like he's one of the few, Ryan is, that can kind of reverse the trend of the bad agent and be more of a fostering guide or mentor and helping these guys land successful deals and careers. There's a lot of legal ramifications though.